Hello friends, welcome to the Visual Builder Cloud Service training. Here in this video we are going to cover lesson 1 and then we have some topics like overview of Visual Builder tools, benefits of Visual Builder and then Visual Builder navigation. So let's get started and see what Visual Builder is, what are the capabilities of Visual Builder. Oracle Visual Builder is a cloud-based software development platform as a service and a hosted environment for our development infrastructure. So VBCS is a part of Oracle Integration Cloud and it is a PaaS platform which allow you to create web or mobile application. Oracle Visual is a visual and declarative cloud environment for developing and hosting web, mobile, and progressive web application in minutes from your browser. So Oracle Visual Builder will help you to create different kind of web application, mobile application, and PWA web in a minute from your browser with the help of Oracle Visual. Oracle VBCS allow to access data from any REST SOAP-based APIs and allow you to create custom reusable business object to store and manage data. Oracle Visual Builder allows us to access data from any REST, which means that if you have a REST API from any third-party application or you have developed any REST or SOAP API in a integration cloud, then you can use these REST or SOAP API directly from the Visual Builder to get the data, to push the data, and then show that data over the Visual Builder pages. And Visual Builder allow you to create business objects, which is similar to the tables in your database. So it allows us to hold and manage data. You can import or export data into that business object and you can play with the business objects on the pages. You can drag and drop business objects to play with the data. Without the need of any software, VBCS allows us to develop and test the responsive web application and native mobile application. For example, if you have developed any web or mobile application, you don't require any extra software to be installed on your machine to test these web or mobile application. So testing tools are inbuilt in the Visual Builder, which can help you to test that web or mobile application end to end without the need of any software. The Visual Builder The visual designer allows us to quickly create our web and mobile applications by dragging and dropping the rich UI components. In Visual Builder, there are a lot of UI components which will allow you to create a good UI and then very interactive UI. You just need to drag and drop on the page and your UI will be ready in a minute or two. So there's a rich UI component palette which you can use to create such web or mobile or PWA web app. So there are inbuilt Visual Builder tools which will allow you to manage multiple tools. Like if you have created any business object in the Visual Builder application, okay, then there's a data management tool which will allow you to import and export data into the business object. So there are some utility called import and export which you can have to import the data with the help of CSV and then you can export the data. If you export the data, it will come into the CSV. So you can update the data into the CSV directly and upload back and all the data in the CSV will be imported into the business objects. Publishing tools for staging and publishing the application. So there are tools available. Once your development is complete, you can publish your application for the staging so that end user can use it. Once testing is completed on the staging environment, you can publish the application and you can make it live using that Visual Builder only. You don't require any other software to stage or publish the application. The publishing tools are inbuilt in the Visual Builder. Advanced tools for configuring role-based security and use access management. It is user access management, not use, sorry. So basically, there are tools which will allow you to manage the security on the web pages and you can allow which data user can see and which component user can see. So there are inbuilt tools which will allow you to secure your data and the web application or a certain component. So you can manage like which page a user can see and which page a user can't see. So you can manage all these things from that visual field. So I just changed use to user access management. So another tool, you can share your application between the team members. For example, if you have developed an visual builder application and you wanted to collaborate with your team members, you can share your web application so that other team members can work upon the visual builder application as well. So there are collaboration tools available inside the visual builder. So these are the tools which will help you to manage multiple things. So visual builder features, okay, it's very simple. You don't nothing to install. You what all you need, you just need a browser. There is no software to download or install, so you can get start immediately. So you just require a browser and the VBCS access, and you can just open the browser and you can start your development. It is a visual development. It is just drag and drop components and set properties on the live design surface. What you see really is what you get. So there's a designer which will allow you to drag and drop rich set of UI components, and then you can build your interactive web pages or the web application or the mobile application. So what you see in the design surface, that is what you will really get. Add functionality for advanced use cases. You can write custom code using standard HTML5, JavaScript, and CSS. So you can build, so you can put anything like HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. If you need to make some, if you wanted to bring some advanced functionality in your web application. Any data, business objects. As I mentioned that in the visual builder, there's a concept called business objects. The business objects are similar to the table in your database. It will allow you to define new objects which will allow you to store data related to your application. It replaces spreadsheet with multi-user web application. So you can define business object and you can keep your data, you can keep your transactional data in the business object, and you can play with that data. REST interfaces. So basically, as I mentioned, that Visual Builder allow us to access the REST APIs as well. So if you have any third-party REST APIs, you can use that REST API to get the data or to push the data with the help of REST interfaces. Same ways, if you have developed any REST API in the integration, you can use these REST APIs directly without any further development. So it will allow you to bring data onto your application. Multi-data source. It allows us to create a unified application that consumes services from multiple sources in combination with your own data object. So if you have a requirement to aggregate the data from data source along with the business object you defined in your application, you can aggregate all the data from different multi data source, and then you can show on a single web application. So all these features are there in the visual builder. Any place, access from anywhere. You can publish your application from anywhere. The published applications are available in the cloud from any desktop or mobile device. Once you publish your application, right, you can access it from any desktop or mobile devices because it will be available over the cloud. Multi-channel. Create responsive web application, progressive web apps, and on-device mobile apps with a unified development approach. So whatever application you develop, you can access from it anywhere, like web application, the mobile device, the desktop device, like the laptop, like the tab, mobile, anywhere, right? Quick publishing. So when you are ready, right, a click of a button makes your application available to the consumers or the end users. So you just need to switch. You have to just with a single click, you can publish your application, and that will be available for the end user to use it. So these are very quick. SaaS integrated Fusion service catalog support. So for example, if you have a Fusion Fusion application in your organization and you wanted to integrate the Fusion APIs with the VBCS, right? Then there is support of service catalog of Fusion which you can directly use. It create your own application that integrate with Oracle SaaS using Fusion application REST APIs. Extend SaaS. Extend Oracle Sales Cloud, embedding your application as a custom tab with a simplified UI shell or as a link to extend your application. So you can extend your SaaS application as well. For example, if you wanted to extend any SaaS application, let me take an example of Salesforce, right? If you wanted to extend any functionality of Salesforce application into the VBCS, you can do this. You can create a web application, you can create a application, a page on your web application, and you can create a page of a Salesforce there and you can interact with the Salesforce directly. Single sign-on. It provides a login page for Visual Builder content and Oracle SaaS services. So that's all about the Oracle Visual Builder feature. Now the next part is how to log in into the Visual Builder and what are the navigations available under Visual Builder. So now let me just quickly go to the Oracle integration home page. So here you see I have just logged in on a Oracle integration home and here you see the Visual Builder. Click on the Visual Builder. This Visual Builder navigation will take you to the Oracle Visual Builder application from where you can manage all your web application. Here there are three navigations like all applications, settings, and then certificates. Click this hamburger menu. So this page will allow you to create any new application or it will allow you to import the existing application. This page will look like it is because there is no web application. If you will create a application, then it will show the list of application which you have created. So in order to create a new application, you have to create a new application and here you can say sample application and then finish. Once our application will be created, you will be landed onto the page, right? Service connection, mobile apps, business object, web apps, component, processes. There are different navigations here. I'm not going to showcase everything right away because I will leave all these things for the next video. Click on the all applications again and here you see the application will be visible over here. It will show the name of your application, it will show the status of your application, and it will show the version, and it will show the last modified date of your app application. So here you can filter your application by name, you can change, you can see, you can filter by status like all, development, stage, live log, or obsolete. So here there's a status development and the application can go with different statuses. Administrator by me, then version, then last modified. And here you have action menu, which will allow you to perform different tasks like you can open that application, you can duplicate, you can rename, you can export that application, you can import that application, you can make a version, you can change the setting, you can convert the development to stage. Once your status will be in development, the another status will be stage. So development to stage. Once it will be stage, it will show publish and you can delete that application. So two buttons like import and then new will allow you to create this new button will allow you to create new application, then import will allow you to import the existing application. Now the settings. So you can perform, you can do the tenant settings from here, you can do some security settings like you can change, you can switch the database. So whenever you use the Visual Builder, right, there's a default database which comes in with the Visual Builder, which is the Oracle database, which is a very limited database with the limited features. Like you can use only 5 GB of space of that VBCS database, and it has a concept of business objects. Business objects are similar to the tables, so you cannot create any objects like views, packages, stored procedure, materialized views. No, you only just create tables or business object in the database. But you can switch your database using this use different database like the ATP or the other Oracle database. Okay, you have the services section over here. Service section will allow you to manage your integration application or the process application. It will show the process server URL and then application integration application URL. Header section, you can add a custom headers over here. Okay, now go back, and here there are another option is certificates. Okay, all the predefined, all the preloaded certificate will be visible over here, right? Same ways you can filter like trust certificate, certificate chain, and then certificate. If you wanted to upload any custom certificate here, okay, you can use this upload button, and then you can upload the trust certificate. You have to give the name and you have to upload the certificate. So this certificate is required when if you wanted to integrate any SSL based REST API or the SOAP API in the Visual Builder. Then you may require to upload that certificate. So these all are the navigation, and in the next video we will show you a sample application, how to create a sample application and different menus available under a single application. So that's all for this particular video. In the next video we will see a couple of things as well. Bye. Good day.